Megan, and today I'm here to bring you my February 2021 empties, and you will notice that my hair is different. I cut it and dyed it, and I use the Schwarzkopf Simply Color 4.68 Chocolate Cherry, and I don't know how well you can see in this lighting, but it does have a red hue to it that you can see, especially in like direct light. Oh, I love it. I feel so much like lighter, like I feel free. And I used to always dye my hair like a reddish brown, and so I've been dying to do that, and I just felt like it was the perfect opportunity to cut off a few inches and just go back to what I love the most. So I had fun with the highlights, I had fun with my natural hair color, I had fun with the pink in my hair for a little bit, and I actually have that also as an empty. If you saw like recent videos and pictures, in my highlights I had like pink in it, and I used the Moroccan oil color depositing mask in hibiscus, and this full bottle I cut it in half. I don't want anything to like spray out of it, so I'm not gonna like open it, but I did cut it open, and this whole bottle lasted me 2 full applications, and I did it like last year during quarantine, and then this year I just finished it up. So this I would definitely recommend if you have highlights, or if you have light colored hair that you want to like tint pink. It's not like super long lasting. The pink really was vibrant for the first like week, and then it was pretty nice for the second week as well, but then it definitely starts to fade a lot, and so then it's kind of more like just a very light, at least on my hair, a very like yellowy pink in my highlights. So I was ready to like be done with this, and so I use that up. But it is nice if you want to switch up your hair color but you don't want like a permanent color. That is a fun option. So that is the story with my hair, and I just love this length. I had a lot of fun with like the longer hair, and I feel like this length I really liked on myself, and I did like it longer, but it was just like a lot. Like I always felt like I had just so much hair, because my hair is like, there's a lot of it, so it was just kind of heavy honestly, which I know is like a weird thing to say, but like when I cut off the like few inches off the ends of my hair, I feel like so much lighter. Like it's amazing. So I'm super happy with it, and yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And now I'm gonna dive into the rest of my empties, starting with the makeup, which I have a good bit of makeup that I used up. And the first thing I wanted to mention is a little like spoiler for my Project Pan. And so yesterday I finished up the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray, and normally I don't put my Project Pan empties in my empties videos. I save them for like those particular videos, but I just did an update, and then I finished this like soon after I filmed that, so I wanted to show you because it's very exciting to finish a makeup product, and I love this stuff. I will absolutely be repurchasing. I actually kind of want to repurchase it right away, but I am going to try to wait for the Sephora sale, or see if there's like a deal on Charlotte Tilbury's website that would be like comparable to 20% off. So I highly recommend this. This is the only setting spray I've ever felt like really works. One a long time ago that I thought was awesome is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, but I think this is an even better version of that. It just really like locks in your makeup. I swear it like just makes like a coating on top of it in like the best way possible, and it doesn't make me feel like dry or matte or anything. It's just really perfect for the like glam glowy makeup that I like. So if you like that style of makeup too, I would check this out. And the sprayer was really nice, and I could get every single drop out of here. There is like not a speck left. I would say this bottle approximately lasted me 3 months, and this is the like smaller size that's $20, but then there's a full size that's like I think a little under 40, and I would absolutely repurchase the full size. I love that. I also used up the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum with hyaluronic acid. So I use this as a primer, and I had a really small size in like 2019, 2020, and I really liked it. And so after I used up some other primers, I wanted to try this one again. And so I bought this during the November Sephora sale, and I like this, but I think I will like this better spring, summer. So part of me is like, I want to purchase another tiny one because this is like the small size to try during those months, because it is like a hydrating gripping primer. And honestly, in the fall winter, I really prefer the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's just like a super luxurious moisturizer, yet has a nice grip to it that like grips my makeup. So that works really well for me in the fall winter. But when I used this, I felt like my skin felt a little drier than when I used the Bobbi Brown. So I would say the Bobbi Brown is more moisturizing for sure, but this did a really nice job at gripping my makeup. I feel like a lot of other gripping primers are too grippy. I just don't feel like I can blend my makeup. This did a great job at gripping without being too grippy. So I might try this again in the fall, winter, or in the spring, summer, but I might not. I don't know. It just depends on what strikes me at the moment. But I do really like this if you have more oily skin, or if you want something that's not as hydrating but still a little bit grippy. I hope that makes sense. Sadly, I used up the Lawless Forget the Filler lip plumping line smoothing gloss. So this I love, but it is super expensive for how little you get. I used this up in like 2 months. I used it a lot because I loved it, but you don't get a lot of product in here for the price, like in general. And then the whole lip plumping line smoothing thing, I do not think this plumps my lips, at least, at all. And the line smoothing, I definitely can see that because it's a very thick gloss. It's very hydrating, like a thick coating on your lips, which basically in essence makes your lip lines look less apparent because there's this amazing thick hydrating coating on them. So yeah, it can kind of make your lips look more plump because they're glossy, and that makes them look more like voluminous, but it doesn't actually plump my lips. It's a really great clear gloss. That is what I'm gonna say. And the best part to me, besides the formula, is this applicator. It like hugs your lips perfectly. I even took out the stopper to get everything out because I loved it so much. It was just super hydrating, really nice, and I love this applicator. I would compare it very closely to the MAC lip glosses, which I also love because I think they're very hydrating for lip glosses. But this is just so much more expensive, and I went through it so fast because I could use it all the time since it was just a clear lip gloss. And if it was like $20 or $18, like $10 less, I would be all over repurchasing this. I did get this in PR originally, but I just can't justify the price. I just can't. So I'm super bummed about that. I also finished up 3 fresh lip balms, which is like I don't know how I finished them all up at basically the same time, but I used up the Fresh Sugar Rose Lip Balm, and this one I don't dig into because honestly this is one of my least favorite Fresh lip balms. They always include this one in like sets and stuff like that, but I really don't think this is as nice as their other lip balms. I don't know what like the difference is in the formula, but I think this is way less hydrating. Like it's just not very nourishing to me, so I use this up, but it's not one that I personally repurchase. One that I will repurchase and have repurchased is the Fresh Sugar Mint Rush, and this one was a deluxe, and I did dig into it with a Q-tip to get everything out. This one smells like a perfect like peppermint scent. I love this packaging because it's more like glossy. Like this one is more like a matte metal, and sometimes it can make like a scratching sound that like, oh my god, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Like I just do not like that texture, but I do really like the packaging of this one, and this is one of my favorites from Fresh in addition to their advanced lip therapy. And then my other favorite is the Sugar Caramel Hydrating Lip Balm, and this is one that comes in a pot. So I use this primarily at night. I had this one in my bathroom, and this was like a little mini, so I used that up, and it smells just like caramel. It is so delicious, and I really, really like those. And then one last makeup product, and this is so tiny now, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown eyeliner. And I just can't sharpen this anymore. It is such a small nub, but this is like the best dark brown eyeliner I've ever tried. And I'm super sad that I have to get rid of this because it's so creamy. It doesn't tug on my eyes at all. Like right now I'm using the Haus Labs dark brown eyeliner, and it's so much drier than this. This Charlotte Tilbury one is so inky and so rich dark brown. It's almost black, but it's not quite, and it's so long lasting. It's expensive for what it is, but it's the best pencil brown eyeliner I have ever tried. It's so easy to line my upper lash line. I can use it in my tight line, waterline, whatever. It always just lasts so well and looks so good. And so this is probably something I will repurchase. Even though it's expensive for what it is, it's the best I've ever tried, and I use eyeliner every single time I do my makeup. So it's worth it to me. I love it. Such a great product. So that's everything for my makeup. Now on to all of the rest of my empties. So I used up 2 Skin Fix products that I received in PR either in 2019 or 2020. I've had these for a long time. These are really hydrating, so I only really use these in the winter time. So I use them a little bit and then I put them away, and then I get them out each winter. So I finally finished them up. They're both from the Barrier Plus line, and so this was the Lipid Peptide Cream Nourishing Rich Hydrator. So this has the type of packaging where you like press it up and like I can't get anything else out of there, or I guess there's a little bit. It does not have a good smell. It's very just like kind of plasticky or something. It's kind of a weird scent because it doesn't have added fragrance, which is nice, but it's not a very enjoyable scent to me. This is a really great nighttime moisturizer for me. I do really enjoy this, but it's not one that I just get so excited about. Like, I am very fortunate. I get to try a lot of different skincare, and while this one is very effective, I just don't love it. Like, it works, it hydrates, it's no frills, it does the job, but I'm not like, whoa, this is so amazing. So I wouldn't repurchase this, but if you have dry or dehydrated skin, this is a really great option for you to look into. Skin Fix is just a really great brand for like eczema, dry skin, all those like skin issues. And then this I think is phenomenal. This is the Barrier Plus Lipid Boost Jelly Super Hydrating Serum. and I think they just renamed this or something, but it's the same product that looks like this. And I just have like 2 little specs that I can show you. So it looks kind of like a lightweight cream, but it is a serum. So this is phenomenal as a hydrating serum. And the reason I like it so much compared to like hyaluronic acid, like just pure hyaluronic acid, is that it has that creamy feeling. It's a very lightweight lotion feel as opposed to like a watery type of feel. I just don't like the texture of hyaluronic acid typically, but this is very, very, very hydrating and has more of a serum, like a typical serum texture. I love this, and it says that the serum plumps, volumizes, and provides an immediate moisture surge to your skin. I totally agree. I feel like when my skin is dehydrated or dry, this just packs in extra moisture before I go on with my night cream. And if I were to be using like a retinol that night or like an acid or something, I would do that first and then put this on afterwards, because this does have a little bit of a richer, creamier texture. And then I would do my like oil or moisturizer that I was using that night. I love this, definitely would repurchase, and one of my favorite products I think I've ever received in PR. So I'm glad I rediscovered that in my collection, and I would highly recommend. Something I actually didn't finish up and I will not repurchase, but I wanted to mention it, is the Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. So I have not purchased from Sunday Riley for, I would say, at least a solid 1.5 years since it all came out that like Sunday Riley, the CEO, was telling the employees of their company to write fake reviews. That is so unethical and just a major issue I cannot ignore. Like, I work in marketing, and that is like, you cannot do that. Like, that is really, really, really shady. And I am pretty sure illegal, and it's just so bad to do that and dupe your consumers like that. So I have not supported Sunday Riley since all of that came out. But I had this in my like backup drawer. So I bought this like a long time ago, and I was like, let me try this again. Let me use it up and just like get it out of my collection. I didn't want it to go to waste. So I was using this for a good few weeks, and I just had really bad skin during that time. And literally the second I removed this from my routine, my skin like went back to normal. So not only do I not support this company in general because of those unethical decisions of the CEO or the founder or whatever Sunday Riley is, I just don't even think this product works for me anymore. And it could be because it's a little bit older in my collection, but I just wanted to mention it. I don't support this company, and I don't even think the product is as great as I remember it. I like a lot of other like exfoliating serums a lot more than that. So just putting that out there. A product I do absolutely love, and this took me so long to use up, which is great because it's a really good value. It's the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser in the pump. This is the most genius thing Fresh has ever done. Oh my gosh, I just love this, and I do have a backup of the pump, so I'm not going to like reuse this, but I would recommend, like, if you buy this and then you have other like cleansers or other sizes of the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, you could like depot them into this, because you can take out the like lid and then refill it. So I think this is just great if you love the soy face cleanser. It's a much better deal. It costs less per ounce, but then it's also super convenient with the pump. In my shower, I still really like the squeezy tube version, but next to my sink, this is like my favorite thing ever. So I just do 2 pumps of this. I use it morning and night. It's my favorite gentle face wash. It is just perfect. I love this stuff. Something really, really sad that I haven't wanted to use up, but it was time, is the Olay Micropolishing Cleansing Infusion Hydrating Glow Facial Cleanser. And this I bought probably two or 3 years ago. I don't know how long I've had it, but I have used it ever since then. Like, it's always been in my shower. I exclusively use this on my neck and chest in the shower because it has little like exfoliating particles, and I don't like physical exfoliants for the most part on my face, but I feel like on my neck and chest, like, it can get like more textured than my face does, and it's a little more resilient of skin, and my face skin is a little more sensitive. So I use this on my neck and chest probably once a week or something. I didn't use this very often, maybe not even once a week. But I loved this stuff, and I'm so upset that it took me so long to use it up because this is like long discontinued now. So I can't even repurchase it even though I love it. Like, I loved that it was a pump bottle. It like pushed from the bottom up, so like you really got every last drop out of it, and I just really like the texture of it. It didn't dry my skin out. I just really enjoyed it. So if you have something like this that you enjoy, or just a face wash for your neck and chest that you particularly like, and I honestly like something that's a little bit exfoliating on those areas, so let me know if you have any recommendations, but I'm super bummed that that is discontinued. I used up the Bath & Body Works Gingerbread Latte Shower Gel, and this one kind of was a disappointment to me. I purchased this on their website because this scent was an online exclusive. It's just not gingerbready to me. It's almost like, I don't know, it has like a sourness to it. It smells like cream cheese, like cheesecake. That is so weird. Like, I just don't smell gingerbread out of this at all. And that was a really big bummer to me. So I won't repurchase this next year in the winter time, but I used it up. This I will absolutely repurchase. I love it. It's the White Barn Toasted Vanilla Chai Foaming Hand Soap. This is one of my favorite Bath & Body Works scents. Oh my god. This smells more like gingerbread than that does. Oh my god. It is phenomenal. If they have like body products in this scent, I have got to get those next year or this year. It is so good. It has that spiciness of the chai, but then that creaminess of the vanilla. It is so good. By far one of my favorite scents, and it must have been around Thanksgiving because look at this little turkey on here. How funny is that? So yeah, I love that. I used up the Tada Harper Nourishing Oil Cleanser, and this was like a deluxe size that came in one of those like at-home spa night kits that I was sent from Tada Harper, and this is really, really nice. I really enjoyed it, especially the scent. Oh my god. I can't believe I ever used to not like citrus scents. This is such a beautiful light citrus scent, and so I really enjoyed this in the morning as like a hydrating, like nourishing, as it says, cleanser. So I really like this for the winter time, and of course you could use it to remove your makeup. But honestly, it's pretty expensive to use as a makeup remover, but if that doesn't bother you, it is super nice and definitely effective. So I love this, highly recommend it, but it is pretty expensive. I used up a 15 count of the Patchology Clean AF On The Go Refreshing Facial Cleansing Wipes. I really like these, and the thing that I like the most about these from Patchology is that it comes in a pack that comes with like 4 mini packs. So they don't dry out. Like, I feel like in the past when I use makeup wipes more, like I don't use makeup wipes typically, but I do like them from time to time, and I always buy like the travel size or the small size because I feel like they just dry out so quickly. This comes with 60 in total, but they're 15 wipes per pack. I just feel like this is a much better option than getting like a big pack of like 60 that might dry out faster. So I really like these. I don't use them too often, but I do like having them. And then for sheet masks, I use up the Peach and Lily Good Skin Day Drench and Nourish sheet mask. I love all of the Peach and Lily sheet masks that are in this line. I don't love the Peach Slices masks, unfortunately, but I love Good Skin Day. I love Reset Button, but Reset Button has been out of stock for months, and I am like a little bit panicky about it because I always like to have those on hand. So Good Skin Day is really nice for a hydrating mask. I don't love it as much as Reset Button because I feel like that just really helps my skin, but if you want a nice basic hydrating mask, this is a good option. I also love the Patchology Hydrate Flash Masks. I used up 2 of these in February, and these are just super hydrating. Like, they're very basic, but really nice. I enjoy these so much. They have hyaluronic acid, vitamin B5. I think they're great, and I highly recommend those. Also, the Patchology Smart Mud Detox No Mess Mud Mask. I demoed this on my Instagram when I was doing a collab with Patchology, and this is such a great way to use a mud mask without it being like super messy, super dry. This is a sheet mask with like mud mask ingredients, so it does have like that clay or whatever on it, but then you can just peel it off and then like wipe your face down. So much less mess, so nice for detoxing your skin, and I really like that. And then they're the Patchology Glitter Eye Gels. These are the daytime ones. I really like these for the morning time, and I discovered that if you put these in your fridge, or if you have like a little skincare fridge or whatever, if you put those in there for at least like 15 to 30 minutes, you could definitely do it for longer, but then put them on under your eyes, it's like a little bit depuffing and just really nice. So that is how I like to use these in the morning time. And yeah, so that is everything in my empties bin for February 2021. I cannot believe this month is already over. It is just insane, but I hope you guys are all doing really well. Let me know what you've used up recently, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!